All right, so Mikaila, team is on a four-match winning streak, and you've been able to get some sweeps in there as well. Just what's been about the past two weekends has led to the strong form for the team?
I think sometimes it's really hard to pinpoint one thing that's been different amongst all of us. I think we kind of just had this drive. We weren't happy with the way we were playing before and the outcomes that we were getting, and we just decided just to make a change. And I wish I could tell you exactly what we did over the past four games. That's so different from what we've been doing this past few months, but it really, I think, may just be a change of energy, a change of mindset, a change of culture, and just it's all working out really well for us.
You had a double-double against Wake Forest and with the kills and digs. Just discuss that performance and be able to contribute offensively and defensively for the squad.
Actually, I was just talking about this with our libero, Maddie, but it's so much more fulfilling for me to be able to contribute strongly defensively. I feel like the gratification you have and being able to like start a play, like after like I get this ball up, like anything could happen, you know, like getting kills and everything, that's you're finishing a play, and honestly like how that happens could be completely by chance, or it could be, you know, strategic and something that you do for yourself. But I think a lot of times defensively, if I can get a good ball up, I can read what's going on and just put our setter in a good position to distribute the ball. It's so much more fun.
The past few matches, you've only played with 7 players, which means you're on the court quite a bit. So that means you're playing multiple positions and rotations. Has that made you diversify your game more this year, or maybe the past few matches? Because you're on the court more often, you're not getting off the court with the rotations. So have you had to learn just to be in different spots, just on the court?
As of recently this season, I've been starting to play back row in the right back position, which I am extremely unfamiliar with. But I've grown to become better at it and really like it, honestly. And that's a position that I never really expected myself to be in. But we have Mariana playing middle back, and I think she excels in that position, and I think I'm doing pretty good in right back as well. So it's really cool, you know, playing right back, going front row, playing outside, and then just like almost like 2 different positions at once, and being able to hit reds instead of whites. It's really cool. Like I think it's something that I didn't expect myself to be in, but I'm really happy that I am, because like I like, you know, gaining new skills and being a lot more diverse on the court, and so I think it's a really cool opportunity for me to have to be able to excel in this position.
When you say hitting red instead and reds and whites, just explain that to people and just what does that mean? Just in layman's terms, but someone that's maybe familiar with volleyball.
So whites and reds are the back row attacks that we use in our play, and so a white is when you hit the back row attack from the middle back position. So in the middle of the court, that's when you hit back row, and a red is when you hit like right side in the back row position.
Okay.
So that's what I do.
Yeah, is that something that you say, did you do that at club level or even high school level?
Yeah.
And in any ways, maybe before coming here?
So I never really played right back in high school or club, but we definitely did hit back row attacks, and we had 3 positions. We hit blues, which were from left back position. So depending on whatever play we were running, I would either come in from middle back, or I would move to the right side and hit red, and just, you know, just something fun, something a little diverse. So when I got here, it wasn't anything crazy new, but it wasn't something I was super familiar with implementing all the time like we do now.
And talking with Coach the past few weeks, hitting percentage has been a big topic. I think right now, as we're recording this, you're second in the conference in the team as far as hitting percentage, and I think top 2 or 3 hitting percentage for the opponent. So your opponents are hitting well against you, and then you're hitting at an efficient level. Just what goes into that, and just being successful offensively and defensively with your attacks?
Really it just means being smart, being aggressive when you're supposed to, and being smart when you're supposed to, and just minimizing your errors. So we always talk about there's different ways to win a game. So it's not always me banging the ball on the other side of the court. It's me, you know, mixing in some off-speed attacks, me tooling, really me just utilizing every opportunity I have to score a point instead of just swinging hard, and also minimizing my errors. So not just doing one thing. If the block's there, I'm not just going to hit as hard as I can and hope for the best. You know, I'll try to hit around the block or do something like that. And I think us being in system a lot and us like improving our service, even our defense, also has given us a really good opportunity to be as aggressive as we need to and as smart as we need to against the other side, because we don't always have a double block, and we can keep our offense like strong and with other defense on their toes.
And lastly, you face Florida State, a team that I mean, ranked second in conference in blocks as a team. When you face a team like that that really relies on their block, how does that change? Does that change your strategy, and how do you approach a team that you know are going to have some big fronts that you have to deal with?
I don't think it necessarily changed our strategy because I think we always try to be as smart as possible and utilize our opponent's weaknesses to our advantage. And so I mean, when your opponent doesn't really have blocking as a weakness, it does make you rethink a few things. But I think we're still going to stay aggressive. We're going to be smart. We're going to take every opportunity and chance that we have, and we're going to play to the best of our ability.
Actually, one last thing. Being a second-year player now, what's been the difference you've noticed just from your freshman campaign and going through an ACC season to now being a sophomore and being on the court like you are?
I think coming through the second time, if anything I noticed is that I've played all these teams before. It's nothing's new, nothing's exciting, or I don't want to say exciting, but that nervousness, that anxiousness that you get from just going into complete unknown territory, it's not there anymore. But on the downside of that, there are teams that I played last year and played this year, and they're completely different, So also getting that out of your mind that this isn't the same team that you played last year, and we're not the same team that we were last year. So treating every opportunity as a new experience instead of going off of what you previously known. It's interesting. It's a learning curve. This is only my second year, so I don't really know what to expect either going into this. And how to approach the teams. I think I'll learn as I keep going, but I think just giving your all to every team, no matter what their record is, no matter what your record is just something that I'm definitely going to do this year.